Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, a video from T-Red, back with our favorite Plain Jane.
And in my way, and he sees that he's in my way and he doesn't move out of my way, I deliberately hit against him, often aggressively.
You know, men fight over this type of aggression and disrespect, right? Like, to walk and just bump shoulders into people purposely because you didn't want to move out of the way. Like, come on.
Because I'm allowed to take up space here. You're taking up all the space in the way, so much so that I can't get past you without squeezing my body. That. If you don't move out of my way, then I'm hitting you because I'm allowed to take up space, and that is feminism.
Okay, Karen, if I saw this
Seriously.
play out, and if you're actually doing this and not just saying you're doing it for attention on social media, I would just think that a crazy person is running into people. And
Yep.
that's the extent of it. I don't look at that interaction and go, oh wow, now I want to be a feminist, because
We also don't look at that as like, oh, she's so strong, so vibrant, you know, like so masculine. That's all we see.
she's being a jerk and running into men. Men really don't care. All
They
you're
don't.
being is rude. Why you're being rude, nobody cares. Just be a nice person. Also, if you're in a wide open space, I promise you no man is walking in front of you so that you can bump into him. Any man walking can see that you're filming yourself and is going to stay very clear of your path. Not because they're afraid, like you would think they are, but because they don't want to be the next infamous TikTok star.
Yeah, we're not dumb. We can see the camera.
If you ever find yourself going on a date with a guy that does somewhat well financially, not even that, let's just say he is doing well financially, and he brings up in the very beginning just to
50-50?
kind of test you if you're there to use him for his money, or he'll make it very known, like, I dated girls in the past that, want to use me for my money, or I'm not really about that, or anything to do with the fact that he's just dated girls regarding money, about his money, all that. It is going to tell you a few things about this guy. Number one, he's jaded, okay? And the fact that he's even putting it out there on the first few dates with you, if you notice he's doing this with you, he's almost trying to insinuate to you that, don't expect me to be a provider.
I don't think he's insinuating that. I
He's
think
straight
he's
up
making
telling
it
you.
very clearly known. And notice how he's talking about his money. Emphasis on the word his. And why exactly are you surprised about this? Because of course he doesn't want to be used as a provider. Especially since you're not indicating anything.
Oh, is this what women actually think? That because men say we're providers and we want to be providers, that we just like to be used as providers? Like, what the actual fuck?
That you're offering in return. Can you imagine men making videos saying they're looking for a woman to pay his bills? They're looking for a woman that's a provider. He's not jaded. He's protecting what he rightfully earned and getting rid of gold diggers like possibly you.
Whether or not
And it's good to get rid of you immediately after the first, second date, so I know off the rip and not spend more time and resources onto your ungrateful ass.
these girls have actually used them for his money and then they ran off, okay? At the end of the day, that should not be something that they're bringing up to you to make you feel like, oh, maybe I should be different now and maybe I should not come across a certain way so that he doesn't think I'm just using him for his money.
But maybe he was bringing it up because he was noticing some red flags.
Mm-hmm.
If you girls are noticing that men are being more and more upfront with these things,
That we are. We're not pussyfooting around all of this anymore. Stop being gold diggery whores.
it's just because they don't want to waste their time. That means too many women wasted his time, and the few men that are still dating and want to find someone, they just don't want to waste their time. That's a big reason why he has money in the first place.
I always say, in my head, like, how the only way you can cheat time, the only way is to go fucking fast, right? So in my head, that's how I see it. Because if it takes me 30 minutes to get somewhere, that's 30 minutes of my life I cannot get back. But if I went there fast as fuck and got there in 15 minutes, I just cheated time. I just cheated 15 minutes of my life, in a sense, that I got back to be able to do whatever I wanted because I drove fast as fuck. I don't know, maybe that's how men think because we build fast things.
They don't care if they hurt, a little freeloader's feelings, if that means they can protect what they earn. I mean, you as a woman, wouldn't you do the same thing? To me, she just sounds like somebody that's pretty offended that men don't want to provide for her.
We just don't want to provide for fat tortas
There is an epidemic
that are ungrateful.
that we need to talk about. Why is it that men ignore you in person? What's going on? And you know,
Because we don't like you. It's easier to ignore you in person than it is online, right? Like, in person, I don't have to look at you. Online, you could be like messaging me. Your shit could actually just be bombarding me with a whole bunch of notifications.
you know what? You're probably thinking this has only happened to me once and I'm making a video about it, but no, this has been happening years. It's years. So, for example, when I was in college, I was hanging out with this guy like on and off for a while. And I would see him at the bar all the time and he would never say anything to me, which was just, oh my God. But one time, my best friend went up to this girl that he was standing next to that he was like friends with. And she starts talking to her. And I'm with my friend, obviously. He looks at me, eyes wide open, and then turns around, walks away as fast as he possibly could all the way out the bar.
Huh?
All the way out the bar. And then 30 minutes later snapped me and told me to come hang out. I was like, no.
Men are not likely to approach you without a phone, but if they see you with a phone filming yourself, oh, you best believe they are not going to approach you, even if they know you. But also, even if it's not that, you're way overthinking the situation. He possibly had his phone ringing and he had to go to pick up a call and it was too loud, so he had to go to the entrance.
Makes sense.
Or maybe he was meeting somebody at the entrance. Or even possibly if you were actually filming yourself at the time, then of course he's going to be out of there. There's a lot of different reasons why he ran out. It could have possibly
No, he's gay.
been about you, but it's not always all about you.
Same guy, about a year ago.
I'm surprised that one didn't come up yet.
Me and my two best friends were walking to the bar out of the Uber, and we see him and his two friends coming to the bar at the same time. Literally, to go up to this bar, you have to go up all these stairs. This man stops at the bottom of the stairs with his two friends and waits for me and my friends to go up the stairs, get our IDs checked, pay cover, and go inside before he walks in. And I turn around and I see him just staring at me from the bottom of the stairs, waiting for me to finish. Oh my God, just like you can literally just say hey and that's it, and it wouldn't be a big deal.
Well, did you say hey to him, or did you just expect him?
So he just happened to be there, and you happen to see the same guy twice. But now all of a sudden, oh, this guy's thirsting over me, but too scared to talk to me. The things that women like think of in their head is so ridiculous sometimes.
Him too.
And if you think that's bad, it's really not, because the same guy, one time I had literally just Snapchatted him first, by the way. I was in the Uber, my friend and I get out of the Uber to go in line for this bar, and we see him getting in line for the bar. And so obviously we're behind this man in line. We were in line right next to each other for an hour and a half, and he did not say hi to me once. And you know what? I did call him out for that.
But you also didn't say hi, so you can't really call someone out on something that you yourself are doing. If you said hi to him and he didn't say hi back and you guys know each other, okay, fine.
Douchebag.
Also, it's okay if the guy just doesn't want to talk to you, because I can assure you there's a lot of guys that you don't want to talk to. Not every single guy out there is into you. Let's get over it.
And you know what? He's not the only one. Because, like, he's not. There are more. This one guy, I was snapping him for months. I would see this man at the gym all the time, and he would never say hi to me. Never. Ever. And you know what? One time I was working out right next to him for like 20 minutes, didn't say a word.
Oh, I wonder why he was not talking to her at the gym. Not even
Because I'm sure they've seen all your damn TikToks.
if you weren't filming yourself, he's still not going to risk talking to you. This is a place that he loves to be, so he's not going to risk it. This is also the space where he
Yeah, you don't shit where you sleep.
spends time on his own. It doesn't mean he necessarily
Is it shit where you eat?
wants to talk to you just because he knows you. Some women like to think that their bodies are more valuable than what they actually are. Ladies, I promise you, they're not.
My body's hella valuable. It made all the money that I have now, and it's going to continue to make more money for me. I have to take care of this shit.
Let's get off our
Get your
high
asses
horse
to the
here.
gym.
Let me tell you guys a little story of why I'm single. On Saturday, I was driving in Atlanta, Georgia, because that's where I live, and I hit a pothole, and my tire blew out. I literally got a hole in my tire. But thank God I have run flats for that reason, because I'm a single girl. I don't have anybody helping me out. I don't know how to deal with all this insurance. I'm not a...
I do admit, run flats, lifesavers. I went to LA once, busted a tire, had to drive like a couple blocks to a safe area and then, get towed.
About to sit on the side of the road and wait for AAA, none of that, okay? So that's why I was like, I'm gonna just pay a little more so I have a run flat. So when that happened, I was with my friend in the car. I called this guy that was trying to talk to me. He doesn't pick up. Call another guy. He doesn't pick up. Another man that was trying to talk to me. He doesn't pick up. Call my ex. He's not picking up the phone. I call another one. And I'm like, what the f? None of them are picking up the phone. So,
Oh gosh, I wonder why these men are not picking up your phone calls.
I wonder why this woman is calling me around this time.
Maybe it has to do with the fact that you only call them when you need something and ignore them the rest of the time.
I wonder.
Now, if you're talking about saving time, why wouldn't you just call AAA? And it sounded like you had your...
Well, I'll tell you the truth. AAA takes their sweet ass time. I've had to get towed many times in my life and use AAA all the time. I've had times where I had to wait 3 hours for a tow.
friend with you, so just have your friend wait with you. Now, I thought you were doing the independent thing just fine. I mean, I would have called AAA and just have my friend wait there with me until they get there. But either way works. You did have the run flats and you had your friend drive behind you and make sure you got home safely. So even though you were doing this whole independent thing, you still decided to get upset at these men for not helping you?
Yep.
Why
Awful.
exactly?
bet. I'm just like, I know this is a run flat. I chat GPT'd. I can run 50 miles on it. So it's like, you know what? Let me get you back to your car. She's like, let me follow you back to your house. So we'll make sure that you're okay. All right, bet. So she takes me back to my house. She drives behind me and everything's fine. Like I make it back, but I'm like, I'm scared because the car is not driving safe. So then one of them calls back and he's like, what's up? Like, where you at? And I'm like, dude, I'm home. My tire just blew out. And he's like, well, why don't you just come over? And I'm like, bro, my tire blew out. I don't have a car. And he's like, oh, and like, you can see that he's like falling asleep. Okay, cool. I'm like, you know what? I just hang up because I don't have patience for this shit. My ex calls me back and he's like, what's up? And I'm like, my tire just blew out. He's like, oh, where are you? I'm like, home. He's like, oh, okay, cool. Hangs up.
I mean,
Yeah, because the problem got handled. What the fuck does he need to fucking be on the phone for?
calling your ex, it sounded like he was really confused on why exactly you were calling him. You probably hadn't talked to him in a while. And then the rest of these guys, sounds like you were in the talking stages with them. So they were probably pretty confused on why exactly you were calling them for your tire troubles. It's not exactly their problem. I mean, how would you feel if these same men decide to call you
I need help cooking. I need help cleaning. Can you come over and help me with that?
when they needed a meal made? It wouldn't be that great, would it?
The next day, I call the tire shop because I was like, I'm just going to think about it tomorrow, because it's too much to think. And I'm a girl, like, I don't know nothing about tires. I just need a new tire. That's all I know. And I can drive my car there because I have a run flat. So I call the shop $500 to replace that tire. I'm like, I ain't got that $500 right now, so I'm not doing that.
Brokey.
I'm just like, what the fuck do I do? Another man calls me back in the morning. He's like, well, I'm going to connect you with somebody. And then, like, they can see if they have a cheaper tire for you. Okay, cool. So at this point, I'm freaking out and I literally post on Instagram, like, what the fuck are y'all for? Like, why are you so useless? Because I posted a picture of my tire malfunction on my Instagram story. Nobody responded, nobody liked it, nothing. Like thousands of views, right? Then I post another a story on Instagram saying that, like, men are useless these days because why are y'all trying to talk to me? And when I need y'all, you're nowhere near to show up and help me out.
You're not the wife of any of these men. You're not their problem. In fact, after these men start
Like trying to talk to you and then you're gonna try to use them to do favors for yourself. Right.
your Instagram posts, they probably ran, or at the very least, were even less willing to commit to you. And the next time you call them, you best believe you're probably blocked. And I don't know about you,
Ghosted.
but I don't see the point in relationships where you're using someone and their value is based on how useful they are to you. I mean, you can hire someone for almost everything now. He
Yep.
doesn't want to be looked at as a tool that you just put on the shelf until you need it.
She's not wrong, right? Like that's how men do feel. We feel like we're just tools to be used at their whim. We're there only to be used for their benefit. We don't even have emotions. We don't have anything. We're just predator tools that get used by women. It makes total sense. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.